Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, got yet another Nitecore flashlight to show you. And I'm just got to throw this out there before anything else. From what I understand, it just released yesterday. And we'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video. But yeah, this is the MT2C Pro. Now, some pretty significant improvements over the original MT2C, and the amount of lumens coming out of this thing is the biggest one for sure. But we'll start as we always do, taking a look. You've got aluminum construction. You've got some really nice texturing going on with this aluminum to give you a really pretty decent grip, as you can see there. Now back, we've got the high pocket clip. You remember with the EDC 25 we just looked at, it was kind of an odd placement for that pocket clip because it was kind of midway down. Liking it much better up here towards the end of the flashlight. I think that's just a much better situation for it. Of course, you're going to get your hot warning, but there you go. MT2C, UHI LED. This one does have a single emitter, and it's got a single button use. A lot of singles going on this one because it is powered by a single 18650, but it's specifically the Nitecore NL1836R. Now, with this battery, you're going to reach 1800 lumens on high. It also will run on, I believe it's two RCR123s and CR123s. You're only going to reach about 800 lumens, I believe was the rating on those. And you can use a regular 18650 as long as its draw current is above 6 amps. If it's below 6 amps, you can't use a regular just a generic 18650 battery. So some interesting stuff there. But a really pretty decent overall construction. Now, when I got this, they sent this out pretty early. I didn't come with a box or anything like that. I just got the lanyard there. It does come with a lanyard and a USB-C charging cable. It is USB-C rechargeable, of course. And like I said, you've got a single button. It's got a little bit of texturing going on there. But this is a very simple flashlight. It's got two modes, low and high. And, you know, sometimes I think that's, well, not too bad. So you can half press to select through your modes, push it on. There's high, there's low. You've got two modes, like I said, 1800 in high and 50 in low. Now, when we go outside, you're going to be able to see this is a very beam-centric flashlight, without a doubt. It was pretty interesting. What some of the, well, we'll go down and take a look at it here in a minute. But it's got an IP68 rating, drop. It's got good drops for 2 meters. So impact resistant, that's what I was going for, to 2 meters. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a pretty simple flashlight. I mean, we'll get our, let's see, what's our measurement there? So you're whoops, back there a little bit more. So you're looking at just under 4 3/4. Yeah, 4 5/8 really. Length, the widest point, you're looking at probably right about an inch. And then as far as weight goes, I believe it's just over 4 ounces. Well, right at 4 ounces, okay. And 113 grams for our friends across the pond. Take a quick look at how it looks. If you're going to stick it in your pocket, that's pretty much how it's going to look. It's actually got a pretty decent, fits in there pretty nicely. Deep-ish carry. You do have a little sticking out. But not bad overall. It does sit down in there pretty well. But I'll tell you what, let's go outside and let's play around with it. Probably won't take us a real long time because it's two modes, high and low. So I'll meet you down in the deck, guys. All right, so here we are outside, guys. Now we're on low, and you can see we've got quite a defined beam, and I'm actually reaching out to that corner at what the specifications say are 50 lumens, and we've seen, you know, from before that it takes a little bit more than 50 lumens to get out to the corner of our backyard here. So that defined beam is really reaching out there actually pretty nicely. There is a little bit of flood. You're probably not seeing it in the camera, but I'm going to kick it up to high. Now this is 1800 lumens. Now look at that beam. Holy cow, you're getting this is a more, I mean, you're getting some flood. You can see there, you've got some flood coming off of it. But this is definitely a more beam-centric light. And I mean, we're lighting up. Let's see if we got any visitors. Probably should have done it on 50 lumens, but nope, doesn't look like we have any visitors tonight. So, but yeah, really beam focused. Like I said, not as much flood. You do have a little bit, but overall, that's a pretty nice focused beam of light. So yeah, I mean, just high and just low. So that's pretty much all I have to show you outside. So let's head back in and we'll talk about it just a little bit more. All right, back here now. That was a pretty beam centric light. I don't know, I mean, let me know. I mean, it had a little bit of flood coming out there on the 50 lumens. I know it was probably really hard to see through video, but the flood was okay. But wow, powerful beam. And for us to be hitting the corner of that yard, it's probably, I think it's right about 60 feet ish away, might be a little bit more, to be hitting that corner with 50 lumens. We haven't hit that corner with that low of lumens with a lot of flashlights. So it's just showing, it's putting that light out in a really good beam. So I was kind of impressed, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, like I said earlier, this light has just released, and I did find it on Nitecore store. Couldn't find it on Amazon or anywhere else to this point. But if you go on Nitecore store, and I'll leave the link down in the description, it's selling for like $59.98, I believe. But there's a flash sale going on until tomorrow, the 16th. And with the coupon code New Night, you can get 30% off. So you can get this guy. It's just shy of $42 that you can pick this up for. And you know what? From what I've seen from Nitecore flashlights, they're really pricing their flashlights really pretty well. So, you know, if you want to go check it out, now is the time, because you can get 30% off. So I'll leave the link. I'll leave the coupon code and everything. That's not specific to me. That's just on the store. It says, if you go to checkout on the link, it says right next to the flashlight, use this code and save 30%. So pretty cool. But let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. Always love hearing from you. You know, like I said, I just saw the EDC 25. That was a very interesting light. I liked it a lot. I thought there were some pretty cool features of it. And here we got the MT2C Pro. Quite some improvements over the original MT2C, if I can spit that out. But overall, it seems like a pretty good light, guys. So, as always, I greatly appreciate every single one of you for dropping by and checking it out today. Don't forget, go check it out. Nitecore store. Links down in the description. Don't forget about the coupon code. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.